You're not confused about your life. That's the illusion. Deep down, you already know what's happening. You just keep hoping it will stop without you changing anything. And that's the part you don't say out loud. You think your problem is discipline, or focus, or motivation. But none of that explains why you've been aware of your situation for years, yet still living inside it. And if you're honest, you've already had moments where you saw your life clearly. Late at night, when everything is quiet.
When distractions stop working, and for a brief second, you saw it. Not your potential, your pattern, the repetition, the delay, the version of you that keeps returning to the same place after every promise to change. That version is not waiting to appear. It already exists. And it's becoming more stable every year you ignore it. That is the cost no one warned you about. Not failure, not struggle, but continuation.
You are not stuck. You are repeating the same version of yourself with better excuses. The most dangerous life is not the collapsing one. It's the functioning one. The one where everything looks acceptable from the outside, but internally, nothing is moving forward. You still work, you still plan, you still tell yourself soon. But the direction hasn't changed in a long time. And that's how it begins. Not with failure, with stability that hides stagnation. Because when life doesn't collapse, you don't question it. You adapt to it. Most men don't notice they are stuck because nothing is breaking. You've built a quiet agreement with yourself, not to change now, but later. And that word, later, has carried more of your life than any decision you've made. Later becomes a habit, a psychological escape route. Every time discomfort shows up, later saves you. Every time pressure rises, later protects you. And your brain learns something dangerous. Not that you are incapable, but that you are negotiable. And once your identity becomes negotiable, your actions follow. The moment you start negotiating with yourself, the future is already losing. You don't become the same man in one decision. You become him in repetition. Every avoided discomfort strengthens him. Every delayed responsibility reinforces him. Every escape makes him more automatic. And slowly, you stop feeling like someone making choices. You start feeling like someone reacting to life. That shift is subtle, but permanent. Because now, you are not deciding what to do. You are choosing between habits that already exist.
Here is what most men refuse to accept. You are not becoming someone else. You are becoming more predictable. That's it. Not worse, not better. Just more defined. More consistent in your avoidance. More reliable in your delays. More skilled at staying exactly where you are. And that should bother you more than failure ever could. Because failure ends decisions, but repetition ends identity. Nothing traps a man faster than becoming good at avoiding change.
At first, you still believe your future self will fix things. But something changes quietly. Every broken promise removes a piece of trust. Every postponed action weakens belief in your own word. Until eventually, you stop relying on yourself emotionally. You still plan, but you don't fully believe your plans anymore. you start needing external pressure, urgency, motivation, emotional triggers. Because internally, your word no longer feels solid. And once self-trust collapses, discipline becomes effort instead of identity.
You don't lack discipline. You lack proof that you follow through. You think your future is waiting, but it's already forming in small, repeated decisions. Not dramatic ones, ordinary ones. What you avoid, what you delay, what you tolerate. Each one is a vote. Not for the life you want, but for the man you are reinforcing. And the most uncomfortable part is that nothing dramatic is required for your future to become recognizable. Just repetition. That's all it takes. Your future is not decided by big decisions. It is decided by what you repeat when no one is watching. There will come a moment where life feels familiar in a way you didn't expect. Not because it is new, but because it never changed. Same thoughts, same pressure, same internal conversations. And you won't feel surprised. You will feel delayed. Like you arrived at a version of life you've been slowly constructing for years. And the hardest realization won't be regret. It will be recognition. Because you will finally see it clearly. You didn't fall into that life. You built it slowly. Most men don't wake up too late. They wake up inside repetition. Change was never about motivation. It was about identity tolerance. At some point, you either become willing to remain the same or unwilling to continue repeating it. Those are the only two paths. Because nothing changes until staying the same becomes harder than the discomfort of change. So the real question was never, how do I become better? It was, how long can you keep choosing the same man before you realize you already did? And in the next part of this journey, why most men never transform. We will discuss what really happens in that silence. Because the first 30 days of change are never what destroy people. So no, you are not stuck. You are undisciplined in ways that have slowly damaged your identity. And the longer you avoid confronting that reality, the more your potential turns into regret. If this felt uncomfortable, good. Comfort is what destroyed your momentum in the first place. Subscribe if you are done watching your potential decay in silence. And watch the next video now. The hidden addiction ruining your future. Because your addiction to comfort is turning you into someone your younger self would never recognize.